Hello everyone. This is our today's e-lecture for class BA part 2nd, and this is about the second paper of our syllabus. Second paper, it contains the essay, and our today's topic is essay number 5th, a bachelor's complaint of the behavior of married people, written by Charles Lamb. Dear student, Lamb and William Hazlitt was the were the renowned authors of that age, renowned essayists of that age. Charles Lamb, his lifespan from 1775 to 1834. Dear student, before before we read about the essay, just have a look on a general introduction about the author. Look at the first point of our slide about the author. Lamb started his literary career about 1795. He experimented both in prose and verse. His works as a storyteller is Tales from Shakespeare in 1807, written in collaboration with his sister Mary. Means Charles Lamb and his sister Mary collaborated, wrote uh, Tales from Shakespeare, and they translated many plays of Shakespeare into the story. So, this is the work of jointly written by Charles Lamb and, and his sister in 1807 as a storyteller, and the name of this work is Tales from Shakespeare. His Adventures of Ulysses, inspired by the Chapman's Homer. Means next he wrote the another work, Adventures of Ulysses, and it is inspired by Chapman's Homer. George Chapman also the poet, and he wrote many works of Homer. So after after inspired the George Chapman's Homer, he wrote the Adventures of Ulysses. As an essayist, Lamb is known for the Essays of Elia. Okay, the Essays of Elia is the collection of essays written by Charles Lamb, and he is well known for this collection of his essays, namely Essays of Elia. It is the collection of his essays. His essays were published at intervals. Okay, here read this word as intervals in the London magazine. He is he is called as the Prince of English Essayist. Okay. Our next point, he is called as a Prince of Essayist. Lamb's personal life was full of despair and unhappiness, and his essays were means of escaping these tears and turmoils of life. Means, as we know, dear student, Charles Lamb has very miserable personal life. Okay, he has his sister Mary, and she was mentally disturbed, and he took care whole span of his life. He gives his whole span of life to the take care of his sister. So means his sister Mary used to have fits of insanity. In one such fit, she had killed her mother also. So Lamb devoted his whole life to care his sister. He remained bachelor during his lifetime. And this is the important fact about Charles Lamb, that he remained bachelor during his lifetime because he had to care her his sister, and his sister used to have fits of insanity. She was mentally disturbed. Charles Lamb died in 1834, but his sister survived after him for 13 years. His essays of Elia are largely autobiographical. His collection of essays, namely Essays of Elia, are largely autobiographical. His essays deal his own experiences of life. The essay, as we have in our syllabus, a bachelor's complaint of the behavior of married people, is taken from the last essays of Elia. Dear student, this is the introduction of our essay. Our today's essay, Charles Lamb's essay, A Bachelor's Complaint of the Behavior of Married People, first appeared in Leigh Hunt's Reflection in 1811. Leigh Hunt's magazine, namely Reflection. In Leigh Hunt's magazine Reflection, this essay was appeared in 1811. It was reproduced in the London magazine for September 1822. Lamb remained a bachelor throughout his life, and this essay contains his bitter experiences at the home of married people, especially married ladies. He has many complaints against the behavior of married people and just on the behavior of married ladies. Okay, now this is the summary of our essay. Okay, here when we see, dear student, the text of our essay is difficult to understand. So here I am providing summary of this essay to all of you, and after this video we I will send a next video to all of you carrying question and answer from this essay. And this is our first video regarding this essay, Bachelor's Complaint on the Behavior of Married People. And this video contains the summary of this essay. Let's have a look on the summary of essay. The essay, A Bachelor's Complaint of the Behavior of Married People, is written by Charles Lamb. Lamb was a bachelor all his life. He was because he this was sorry he remained bachelor because he had to look after his sister who used to have fits of madness. As a bachelor, Lem had experiences of many undesirable behavior of his married friends, especially married ladies. He has many complaints against the married people, which are mentioned by Lem in this essay. Lem also mentioned many ways which are used by married women to warn him out of their husband's confidence. He says he says that as a bachelor, he faced many awkward situations in his friends' houses when he visited them. But in very humorous manner, he writes about the complaints against the married people. The complaints are as follows. Okay, dear students, in this essay, we will read about the complaints, the whole kind of complaints that which complaints faced by Charles Lamb when he came to the house of his married friends, even they may be male and even they may be female, and he has many complaints against the married ladies especially. But these complaints, he presented all these complaints against the married people, against the married ladies in very humorous manner. So let's start. What are the complaints against the married people that Charles Lamb faced? The complaints of the Lamb against the married people. The Charles Lamb argues that married couple have no right to make fun of a bachelor. he has many complaints against them, and these complaints as follows. Means in this essay, he tells about the uh, complaints against the behavior of married people, and the what way these married ladies, married people uh, uses to warn out such bachelor friends like Charles Lamb. Okay, this is the first complaint. To show love to the each other means they show excessive love to each other when in the presence of, even in the presence of a bachelor. Lamb remained a bachelor due to many reasons. He argues at the beginning of the essay that he do not abuse the couple to their fondness for each other, but the act of separating themselves from the rest of the world is not right act. Lamb says married people show too much love to each other in bachelor's presence, and they display mutual love in presence of a bachelor. It means they want to show that the bachelor could not have won the heart of the lady. It seems wives feel proud to be a married woman, and this is abuses for Charles Lamb. She married a man who is now her husband. Means on behalf of expressing too much love to each other, these wives want to show that they were married. Okay, and they were married to a man who is now her husband. And bachelors have no right to have friendship with the married people, even with the husbands of these ladies. Okay, thus married women never let their husbands to keep a company of a bachelor. The wives show excessive love in presence of the bachelor, and thus the first thing that offends Lamb at the houses of the married people is that they are too loving, and Lamb says as follows. In his essay, Lamb says in his essay like this: just as little right have a married people to tell me by speeches and looks that are scared, that are scarce, less plain than speechless, that I am not the happy man and the lady's choice. It is enough that I know I am not. I do not want this perpetual reminding. Means if you have these kind of lines, these are the lines of a text essay written by Charles Lamb. And if you see in your examination these lines as your reference to the context. So you explain these lines as written above by me, okay, as the first topic, to show to love to the each other. So the summary of this essay can help all of you to solve your explanation with the reference. And the second point is, what is the second complaint of Charles Lamb against the behavior of married people, even a behavior of against the behavior of married women? The second complaint is extremely self-centered and in insular. Next, he has a complaint against the behavior of married people is that they show much care to each other. They show extreme self-centeredness to the each other in presence of the bachelor. They pretend means they show that they are life and blood of the each other, and rest world is useless to them. And here Charles Lamb says this is very bad thing. You don't have right to do like this in the presence of the bachelors. He says that the married couples display of their married happiness before the bachelor is not proper according to the social manner. It is not a good code of conduct. In support of his contention, he gives such arguments that the display of the knowledge by a learned person, here he gives the example. He gives example for supporting his argument, that he says that the display of knowledge by a learned person to an ignorant man is humiliating. Means if you are very learned person and you saw some ignorant man, and when you display your knowledge to this ignorant man, it is humiliating for you. And similarly, to show the excessive love, to show the excessive self-centeredness in the presence of bachelor, it is also humiliating. It is also abusing to the bachelors. And a rich man's display of his property is humiliating to a poor man. And next, he gives the example of a rich man. Similarly, a rich man's display of his property is also humiliating to a poor man. Displaying of our prosperity to a poor man is also insult of a poor man. Similarly, the display of too much care and love and happiness of the married life of the married couple is humiliating to the bachelors. And further he says, in any case, knowledge of learned person can be useful to the ignorant. He says the knowledge of the learned person can be useful to the ignorant in any case. Or maybe the property of a rich man may be pleasure giving to a poor fellow, but the display of married people's married happiness is insult to a bachelor at all. It is not in it is not a helpful, it is not beneficial to the bachelors. It is only an insult and only an abusement to the bachelors at all. Lem says it is purely a bad social manners, and he says in his essay as follows. And for above description, Charles Lem writes in his essay as follows. So, in the inverted comma, these are the lines from the text written by Charles Lem in his essay. The display of the superior knowledge or riches may be made sufficiently mortifying, but these admit of the palliative, and the knowledge which is brought out of insult me and may accidentally improve me, and in a rich man's houses and pictures his parks and gardens. I has none of these palliatives. It is throw out pure, un, unrecompensed and unqualified insult. And this is the third complaint of Charles Lamb on the behavior of married lady. And the third complaint is the steering way of wives. If means the third complaint of Charles Lamb is the steering way of wives are the very abusive, very offensive. Lamb is a bachelor, had to forego many blessings of marriage. Means since he was a bachelor, so he many people say that you miss the many blessings of the married life, and that his bachelorhood was his bachelorhood was forced upon him by the illness of his sister. He has much sympathy to the married woman and their children, but he offers the behavior of the married woman against the bachelors. He says about the third way of married women to drive bachelors out to the offensive of the affections of their husbands. The way is maybe called the steering way. Means this is the steering way. A woman in presence of her husband will stare at a bachelor. In that case, begins to think that there is something wrong with the bachelor's friend, with his bachelor friend, and the husband begins to suspect the bachelor friend. The husband thinks it would be wrong to continue the friendship of a bachelor. He begins to think that his bachelor friend is not fit to be associated with his wife, and this caused the breakdown of his friendship with his bachelor friend. And Charles Lamb writes in his essay as follows: as above, we explain in I have explained in point number third, and for the explanation of point number third, the steering way of wives, Charles Lamb writes in his essay as thus. These lines are from para number 15, that they have a particular kind of stare for the purpose till at the last at the husband, but not quite so proper to be introduced to ladies, like that. If you see these lines in your examination, in the question of 20 marks, as write the explanation of following extract. If you see these lines, you can write as above I have mentioned. Okay, and this is the fourth point of this summary, means this is the fourth complaint which has Charles Lamb to show proud to have children. Okay guys, this is the main thing. According to the Lamb, married ladies feel proud to have children. Lamb has opinion that everyone has child. Why do the married ladies feel proud? People have many children. Even poor people have more children. A few maybe remain without children. Here, Lamb says that every crowded road, narrow street, and the way swarms with many children. There are many children even on the road, in the narrow street, or on the way. Why the married ladies should feel proud on their children, on behalf of having children? Then married ladies should not feel proud. This process is very common to the all ladies. He says it is it is good to have a children like the hunter to have his quiver full of arrows. Means married ladies are their children like the arrows against the bachelor. Means here in very humorous manner, Charles Lamb says that the children of the married people, uh, she uses, means the married ladies use their children like arrows against the bachelor. Lamb shares his experiences and says, when you go into a house full of children and you do not take notice to the children, you are considered as a hater of children. And in second case, if you are too jolly and playful with them, with the children, they will send their children out. This is much insulting the bachelors. He uses a proverb here: love me and love my dog. Means love me and love my all belonging. If you are in my house, you should love me and you should love my all belongings also. And this is very abusive to the all bachelors. Means bachelor should not be forced to love the children, because every child has innocence in himself. Lame says a child is liked by his nature. Thus, he faces many offensive things which the married people, especially married ladies, as he says as follows: when I consider how little of a rarity children. These are the lines from the text of essay, which are written into the inverted commas. Okay, the first extract is: when I consider how little of a rarity children are they to every street and blind ally swarms with them, that the poorest people commonly have them in most abundance. And the second extract is: happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. Means here um, the married people having more children compared hunter with a hunter who has a quiver full of arrows. Okay, so say I, but then don't let him discharge his care upon us that are weaponless. Here, weaponless matlab here Charles Lamb uses the word weaponless for the bachelors. Means you, you means hunter compared to the married ladies. Means married ladies, you should not use your children's use your use your children like the arrows. Means you should not your arrows upon us. We are weaponless. Means we are bachelor and we are weaponless means we are the childless, and you should not use your children against us. Means here Lame appeals to the married ladies not to use their children as the weapon against the bachelors who are weaponless. And the next point is the fifth point. Fifth, this is the fifth complaint of Charles Lamb against the married people. And the fifth complaint is to take marriage as a monopoly. Here, Charles Lamb says that the marriage by its best title is a monopoly. Means here he gives a title to the marriage as a monopoly. The married people also take great delight to show that they have complete monopoly over each other. But Lem argues that every kind of monopoly is a bad thing, and the monopoly acquired by the marriage is the worst at all. Means the monopoly acquired by marriage is very bad thing in the world. To show monopoly of each other by the married couple is pure insult to the unmarried people. And to show off married people, married people's monopoly is a mark of bad social manner. As Lem writes as follows. In his essay, he writes as thus. We can see here the lines in inverted commas. Marriage by its best little is a monopoly and not of the least invidious sort. And next is the sixth complaint. Charles Lamb has a next complaint as to show knowledge about the married life. Means this is the next complaint of Charles Lamb against the married people as against the married ladies. Charles Lamb says that the married people give themselves excessive air, means excessive importance, and show their knowledge on the topics regarding marriage and the other. They consider bachelor is an ignorant fellow. They think that married people do not have right to give their suggestion on any topic regarding the marriage, regarding the family planning, and even reproduction, etc. Okay, so Charles Lamb describes an incident when he was with a lady, and there was a question that what is the proper mode of breeding oysters for the London market. And when Lamb wanted to say something, lady, she has she has been married just fortnight before. Means she has been married just before 15 days, denied Lem to express his views. She said that Lem was a bachelor. So he do not have any he does not have, by mistake I wrote here do, but you should, all of you dear student here, write do as it does. Okay, so he does not have any knowledge about the breeding. Then Lamb feels that the breeding of oysters is not related to the marriage. This incident was much offensive to the Lamb, and he says in his essays as follows. Following are the lines from the text. Okay, nay, a young married lady of my acquaintance, so and so. You can also read these lines in your textbook also. So read these lines and explain these lines as above. As I have uh, as I have written in the point number 6 to show knowledge about the married life. And the seventh point is as follows. This is the seventh complaint against the married people, which is Charles Lamb has. Approval of wives needed in married people's friendship. Means here, this is the very humiliating to the bachelors, because if any married person want to keep a friendship with a bachelor, he here here it is needed approval of their wives. So let's have a look on our next point. Next, Lem says that the married people scarcely make good friends. He argues that you may be very friendly with a man and you have been friends a man for many years. But as soon as your fast friend marries, he breaks off all bond of the friendship with you. Lem says he has scarce a married friend. Means he had very few married friends. Every long, every long friendship, every old intimacy, every faithful relationship is needed to the permission of their wives after the marriage of your friends. And rare wives give approval to your friendship with a bachelor, but in most cases, your friend break off his friendship with a bachelor. Your old friend gradually grow cold towards your friendship. Here, Lem gives an autobiographical note and considers himself as a bachelor friend of married people, as mentioned above. He compares himself such a rusty piece of metal. Here means he compares himself and the other bachelors like Lem also. He compares the all bachelors and himself as a rusty piece of metal. Means rusty piece means they are out of work, out of age. Means married friend breaks off his friendship and a bachelor remains like a rusty piece of metal. They are of no use. So this is extremely offensive according to the Lem, and this is much disgusting to a bachelor even. Lem says in his essay as follows, and following are the lines from the text as we see in the inverted commas. Okay, if you should read these lines in your book, and when you see these lines in your examination as in the question for explanation of the following extract, and if you see these lines in this question, you can write the explanation of these lines as thus. As we have discussed above in our seventh point, the approval of wives needed in married people's friendship. Okay, and this is the next and eighth point of our essay. This is the next complaint of Charles Lamb against the behavior of married people. His bitter experience at dinner. At last, Charles Lamb experiences much bitter at the dinner table. On one of the complaints of Charles Lamb against the behavior of the married ladies is that they do not show even common courtesy and civil manners to the friends of their husband. Lamb says that he had once a very bitter experience of his nature when he was invited by one of his friends to the dinner. And Lamb says that his friend by chance not at home, and when he reached there, his friend did not return till very late in the night. The lady had prepared oysters. They were getting cold, but she waited and waited for her husband and did not have the courtesy to serve the dinner to him, and this way, very and this was the very much against civil manners. Lame complains that married ladies tend to forget. Married ladies tend means show. The married ladies tend to forget even these little courtesies in their excessive devotion to their husband. Means here she shows the excessive devotion to their husband, but she forgets that there is there is some bachelor also, and he is eagerly waiting for youngsters. Okay, so this is the insulting for the bachelor. And next, Charles Lamb tells about his second experience at dinner table also. Next, Lamb tells about the another bitter experience when he was invited to dinner by the another friend. Lamb says that wives show excessive love to their husband, excessive care to their husband, even in presence of a bachelor also. He has bitter experience when at dinner table Lame was enjoying the taste of Morella's dish. This is the a special kind of dish, and Charles Lame loved this dish very much. When the lady saw it, she passed this dish of Morella's to her husband's side at the end of the table, and she gave him a ordinary dish of gooseberries, and this was highly discourteous of her. This shows wives' excessive devotion to their husbands, and also also show the bad manners. This is not good manners. That was very offensive situation to Lim. It is his insult. It is his insult. Even it is the insult of the all bachelor. So, in this way, Charles Lamb has many complaints regarding many complaints against the behavior of the married people, especially his married lady friends. And at last, dear student, this is the conclusion of our essay. Thus, Charles Lamb has many complaints against the behavior of married people. Okay, and he describes many ways used by married women to warn you out of their husband's confidence, and they adopt different ways to bring to an end the friendship between their husbands and the bachelors. And this is our today's essay. I hope all of you enjoyed this essay. So be with me in the next video, and our next video will contains the question and answer of this essay, bachelor's complaint on the behavior of married people.